Hey everyone, attorney Matthew Legan Sanchez here. Today I'm going to talk to you about uncontested divorces. Every divorce doesn't necessarily need to be a knockout, drag-out fight. With some divorces, you can agree on all the terms of the divorce, and it can be an uncontested divorce that you file with the court, and then it's signed off by the judge. Now, whether you have a child or not, every divorce is going to need to have a marital settlement agreement. And this marital settlement agreement is going to need to deal with your assets. And your assets are going to include your cars, your home, your bank account, and your retirement account. Now with retirement account, if you're handling this by yourself, it's really important to first talk to a lawyer because those small little boxes that you're going to check on the divorce decree can have a really big impact. You're also going to need to address your debts. And your debts are going to include your credit card, your student loans, and your medical debt. So every marital settlement agreement is going to need to do with your assets and also your debts. Now, your marital settlement agreement is also going to need to deal with alimony. And if you've been married for under 5 years, usually the court's not going to give alimony. They may do transitional alimony. If it's between 5 to 10 years, the court may do some sort of transitional or rehabilitative alimony. But the main thing you need to remember is by checking those small little boxes on the divorce, you can have long-term effects. I've seen divorces where people check the box, no alimony, and it comes back to bite them. Are children involved with your divorce? If they are, then you're gonna need a parenting plan. And this parenting plan is going to deal with your custody, your time sharing, and your child support. Regarding custody, you're going to have to decide whether you're going to have joint legal custody or sole legal custody. New Mexico's presumption, meaning what they favor, is for both parents to have joint legal custody. Now this means that both parents can make decisions about school, religion, medical, dental, and the other parent can't just make a unilateral decision without your approval. So this is an important aspect that you're gonna have to decide upon in order to complete your parenting plan. Now, if you can agree on all of the issues within your marital settlement agreement and your parenting plan, then you have what you need in order to get a final decree of dissolution of marriage. You're gonna file that final decree with the judge, and within about 5 to 10 days, it's gonna be signed and you're gonna be divorced. Here are some important things to consider as well. Your final decree is going to need a child support worksheet. If it doesn't include a child support worksheet, then it's probably gonna get kicked back by the judge. So you're gonna need the child support worksheet. It's also important to review this with an attorney and make sure that everything in there is complete and accurate and is what the judge is gonna need to sign off on it. A lot of people wanna save money by not reviewing everything with an attorney and not spending money on an attorney for an uncontested divorce. Now you can go that route and I understand wanting to save money, but the problem is by saving money now, you may be creating big issues for you later. They're gonna have to be cleaned up and it's gonna take more money to solve them. So it's always important for you to speak with an experienced attorney regarding your uncontested divorce. I myself have more than a decade of experience. I would be happy to talk with you about New Mexico law, talk to you about what you're entitled to, and to make sure that your agreement is fair. If you have any questions, then call me. Call Matthew Legan Sanchez at 505 Sanchez.